We used calm in this game. We're gonna see how this goes. Alright, is there a Argonian nearby? Just go looking for bandit trouble. But that makes too much sense. Why would I do that when I could just run through the city and get a ton of guards after me?
It's so good to meet you.
You too, said the invisible man holding a knife. Ghosts or rats. Oh my gosh, none of them are guardians. Ah! Ridiculous.
Well,
Hey, look, it's the Tree of
Good
Birds. How are you today?
Hi, Virtue. Why are we looking for lizard people? I have a quest that requires a drop of blood from an Argonian. And I'm trying to find an Argonian. And I made a spell that will hopefully calm them down after I get that drop of blood. But I need a drop of blood.
hello.
Excuse me, fellow
But
Magister.
every
Is
freaking
now what the time
Argonian is
for?
missing.
Bye.
They heard I was coming. They're hiding.
How are you?
Main floor of the university? Yeah, like even the librarian's an Argonian, but she wasn't in there either. And I went to the bedrooms and she wasn't in there either. She must be out of the bar.
Greetings, fellow Breton.
What?
What's going
Fellow
on with you?
Breton.
I heard people saying that
Imagine that in
goblins
real
around
life,
not
chat.
long ago.
Imagine some guy walking up to some other white guy. He's like, greetings, fellow Caucasian. I will look
You
for an
have the
opportunity to
hand.
do that at my earliest convenience. Didn't the waterfront have like beggars? Maybe one of them's an Argonian. They might sleep outside. Oh no, this is not what I was thinking of. What was I thinking of?
What is it, citizen?
There once was a hardy young lad.
Whoa, whoa,
of the
whoa,
sea.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Of
whoa,
red guard,
whoa.
Courage and honor was he. Sail on, my Cyrus, sail on.
Well, the Calm Down Bro spell is absolutely not making her drop combat.
Stay away!
There's an Argonian. Wait, I remember this. Is this Thieves Guild?
Do I know you?
Gray Fox.
He's just a name on a wanted poster. I don't trust you enough to say more than that. Somehow, I think we...
You wish to join the Thieves Guild too? Maybe we will soon be brothers in the shadow. Only Armand can say.
will meet again.
Hey,
What did
come
you
on
do
now.
that?
Melisandre's dagger is covered in Argonian blood. I should deliver it to her so that she can brew the potion. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Everybody calm down. Wait, what's going on? Why are you two
Am I
fighting?
supposed to be impressed?
So now the pirate is chasing the beggars.
What's going on? What you're doing.
Why is there a Daedroth in town?
Time of cleansing is almost here.
Okay, one of the people who got mad was actually a Mythic Dawn cultist, and now they're summoning demons. Now the guards are involved. And the beggar and the guard are fighting against the cultists that are trying to end the world. And there's a pirate.
Die, damn you!
What if I cast Calm Down, bro, in the middle of it?
Not the best.
Everybody calm down! Dude, this spell doesn't do anything.
Dice awaits me.
And you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth. The dawn is breaking.
Pressed!
Well, the cultist is dead. Now their guard and the beggar are fighting the pirate.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Not the best.
Dude, she is taking some blows. Okay. Well, that happened. All right. We got our Argonian blood.
What brings you to this?
Argonian blood.
I'll just take that dagger back from you. It should have more than enough blood for my needs. I do hope it didn't cause too much trouble.
He was fine with it. Bloodgrass.
A most interesting plant from the plains of Oblivion
Oh, am
itself.
I out of this?
So it may require some effort to find. Should your travels happen to take you to a place where it grows, keep your eyes open.
Garlic.
You're familiar with it, aren't you?
Nightshade.
Perhaps not quite as easy to find as God.
Vampire Ash.
Hinderil is destroyed? You are indeed a force to be reckoned with. I shall take the ashes. Finally, some part of him can be put to a good use.
Alright, so I've got to go
Easy.
get the more common ingredients now. Alright, so Bloodgrass. Nightshade I probably have growing in my Assassin Garden. Garlic I'll need to find somewhere. And then I need to go through an Oblivion Gate. And get Bloodgrass. Chokeberry, wisp stalks, milk thistle, stinkhorn, ginseng plant, nightshade. Alright, so there's the nightshade. Ah, I'm encumbered. Alright, this is where I've been storing some stuff. Doesn't look like he's added anything new recently. Hmm. 100% shock resist ring. Hang on to that for now, I guess. Okay. This should level us up. More carry weight, more willpower. Vampirism being naughty. You know, hang on. Carrying around this ebony longsword, it's all well and good, but I do no damage when I swing the thing. It's 44 pounds. I don't need to be carrying that. Do the Blade of Woe is pretty lightweight. For the times where I have to have something to swing. Actually, in this game, you have to have a weapon in your main hand to be able to use the shield in your offhand, so that's reason enough to have something there. Okay. Alright, so we've got the Nightshade. We need to find an Oblivion Gates, and we need to get Garlic. We're right by... Hold on, have I... Wait, it says I'm taking health damage. Ah, no, it's just... What if I'm down here? Am I still taking health damage? I guess I still am. Alright. Let's step inside. And we'll wait until daytime. Hi, Demanson. And let's do 8 hours. Should be sufficient. Okay. I don't know if I already did this gate or if it's still open. Yeah, I did that one. Alright. Okay. Oh, how convenient. Hell is attacking again. Muck forgot his sunscreen again? Yeah. I think it was the movie Blade where the vampire literally went outside wearing like 14 layers of sunscreen and he was okay. Fiddlesticks. Oh my. Well. Oh. Remember, kids, lava doesn't hurt as long as you jump really fast. Life advice. Sounds like a gate. Probably above a gate. Hi, hi. Hey, Sebastian. Yeah, that was a character named Frost in the first Blade movie where he was wearing sunscreen, high SPF layer. There you go. Hey, Grand Soul Joe. Nice. Your personality has been damaged? Oh my gosh. They got me in the personality. This is such a confusing Oblivion gate.
Literally hit you with the ugly stick.
Okay, so we've opened up a bunch of gates at the bottom. Either Mugger, you've gotten AOD before you use the host DLC, aka if they own it and host it and you don't own it, you'll have access to it in that session. What if the host doesn't own the thing I want to play? What happens then? Then you don't get to use it? Okay, we finally found some blood grass. That's the whole reason we came here. Isn't this the gate with Hatred's soul and Hatred's heart? I don't know. Dude! This one is confusing. There's freaking like 7 towers. Towers have a higher entrance than the others? All of them are confusing? No, most of them just have one big tower. This one, there is the one big tower, but there's no door at the bottom. I can't find the entrance to the friggin' thing. What's the goal? There's an item at the top of the tower called a sigil stone. You pull it out and the whole tower shuts down. And it closes the Oblivion gate, kicks you back out to the real world. The paths look staggered in height. Yeah, I'm trying to go into one of the side towers for the higher path and see if this connects to the main one higher up, which is what we need. Tornado gate. Alright, we've been there. Alright, Wastes of Oblivion. 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 So they seem to all of these paths go back outside. All we need is to get up there. There's no elevation differences on the map. We went through, there was one Oblivion gate we did the other day, and it took us like, man, it was a really short amount of time. It took us something like seconds. This one, is there another bridge higher up? Hold on, let me go through to the other side. Maybe stand under the door and get the name on the map. I don't know where the door is. Like, there's one there, but I don't think that goes all the way outside. See, there's no bridge above me. That one just goes to another chamber up there. Messed up. Really? I lived. I'm surprised. Fall damage is usually pretty nasty at this. You know what? My main goal was Bloodgrass, and I got that. F this place. Your architect sucks. Giving you a 0 out of 10 on Yelp. Okay. We need garlic. Now we need garlic. Adarj's house. Jabari's house. Uval Luvani's house. Mahai's house. There's like a general store. Wait a minute. There was a chapel over there? I just remembered we got a staff damaged earlier. So I should visit the chapel.
Hello there.
Hello. You look important. Are you important?
Kantav Chenoslin. I'm the primate of Leywin and Zenithar's advocate.
You're a primate? Okay.
You too.
At Mukluk, this is what you had if you're curious. You can walk straight to the main tower, but there's no ground level entrance. If you try to explore around the base of the tower, you quickly discover there are 4 war gates that would prevent you from accessing areas adjacent to the tower. 4 of the peripheral towers can be accessed readily, while the entrances to Earthquake and Hurricane are behind war gates. Each war gate is opened by a switch at the top of the adjacent similarly named tower. Once you've opened at least one war gate, you'll have to climb Earthquake or Hurricane. Either of these 2 towers lead you into a new level of the main tower. Alternatively, once you use one of the 4 towers to make it to the Natural Disaster Tower, you can jump down a level to the Rending Hall door, provided your acrobatics is high enough. Okay. There's a hidden area in an 8th tower called the Embers of Hatred, which is the collapsing tower directly north of when you come through the Oblivion Gate. To get into this tower, though, you need to go through a hidden cave east of the tower, then go northwest, stopping directly north of the tower, then jump through the rock wall, and then lava beyond to the west, and then follow a small landmass and a small wall that curves northeast. At the very end of this island is a cliff overseeing the lava on the eastern side, which leads to the fume vaults. Hop down, turn around. Okay. So there was 7 towers. 4 of them opened doors to the other 2. The other 2 had access to the 7th, and the 7th closed the thing. Oh, garlic. 5